sorry, that's what I thought. Arena though, this could get weird, and RagnaroK is the master of weirdness when it comes to this matchup. Like I said, he lived in a house with like 6 other Zergs for, you know, years in the beginning of Starcraft 2.
Yeah, this may be the map that RagnaroK uses to take one weird game, and then we go to a best of 1. It's a best of 5. If it's 2-2, we only got 1 more game left. RagnaroK definitely has a chance to come back here. It is going to be hard to get through Solar, though. Let's go into game number 4 right now. Set number 4 on Arena. Up in the top left in the red from CJ, it is RagnaroK.
And his opponent in blue to the bottom left, it is Solar. I think we had our pool first alert go off earlier. It was 2 of them going off at the same time.
Not sure if you guys did hear that. I think they did. That was interesting sound for everyone involved.
That's like the sound that everyone that you and I used to play Counter-Strike Go with. Like when we played CSGO, like whenever someone on our team would try to talk to us, it sounded like that. I'm like, dude, I have no idea what mic you're trying to use.
Yeah.
Are you using?
Reminds me of the pig interview actually that he did. I'm not sure which show it was on, but that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, Pig, a great Zerg. Great guy to talk about in the CBZ. That interview was hilarious.
Yeah,
I think it was for Nation Wars. That's where it happened.
Yeah,
That was really funny though. Shouts to Pig. But yeah, this matchup has been just basically literally a mirror. Look at you can draw line symmetry on the production tab, and you can draw line symmetry across the map. Oh, what's that Zergling doing over there? That's breaking the rules.
Yeah, he's messing it up right now.
That one Ling checking for hidden hatcheries and stuff is really messing with the symmetry on this map.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting that both these guys essentially are doing the same builds to start off, but then once you get to the end, obviously different outcomes. It's like they both read the same strategy book, but one guy kind of got it better than the other one, and is obviously coming ahead here.
Yeah, well, it's like one person got Pokemon Red and one person got Pokemon Blue. You know, it's like there's slightly different versions of the same build, but once you get to the middle, it's different. It's like Fire Emblem Fates. There's Conquest and Birthright. Game's pretty awesome. We're playing a lot of that. But yeah, I feel like RagnaroK tries to do the flashy build a lot of the time, and Solar catches him off guard. Or if they do the same build, Solar always does it just a little bit better. He's taking the gases first here, much faster than RagnaroK. So as you guys can see, his gas is going to go up pretty quick, and he will take that gas into a lair, whereas RagnaroK's going to use that extra money to take a third base, most likely. And he takes 1 gas in an Evo Chamber. The Evo Chamber, based on the hidden spire we saw earlier, could mean something similar, or it could even be he tries to take the island. I think that would be a terrible idea in this matchup. I hope he doesn't do that.
Please don't do it. Please. Maybe one day we're going to see it in our lifetime of StarCraft. I think we'll see it one time. Maybe.
Yeah, do you remember that other map that we used to see islands on sometimes? Outboxer, was it? Where there was like one island?
Corner islands.
Yeah, the corner islands. And we saw a lot of pro Aussies try to take that, and it was pretty fun.
Rain did it. He went to air toss. Worked out.
We saw Byung go mech on that map and like took the island one time. All right, Roach Warren coming up here for Solar with the gas. Actually not going to be the lair I expected. RagnaroK kind of bubbling this attack, but we'll push the Lings away.
Yeah, and RagnaroK's going for his own lair. He's taking the 2 gases at his natural right now, but nothing in the main. So putting down that Roach Warren here probably just means regular roaches, especially after spotting the Roach Warren of Solar. Oh wow, he's considering sending all of his Lings in now. Kind of hesitating there for a second, but he wants to get all the scouting information. He's going to sacrifice a lot. He's going to see the lair now.
You also see Ling speed is on the way. So he might get the feeling that this is going to be a timing attack. with Roach speedlings, with speed roaches as well. But then as soon as he thinks that, the third base goes down, which he has no vision of whatsoever. There's nothing, like his closest Overlord isn't anywhere near to that base. So RagnaroK got some scouting information, but it's no longer as relevant as it would have been. Oh, this is really important. You're going to catch that drone. And Solar scouts the whole main base, and that drone's going to go down.
Yeah, just get that drone, and we do see, as you were saying, kind of tricking. We saw him playing like this actually against Biel, where he puts on an immense amount of pressure, makes a big swell of drones. Oh no, the Queen's out of position here.
This is going to be 2 nice pickoffs here, especially if he gets the drone. I was expecting 2 Queens picking it off and then maybe the drone, but I guess if you get a Queen and a drone, it's still 2 nice pickoffs.
He got the Queen that had a ton of energy compared to the one that had nearly none.
Oh, so he blocks the hatch again as well, and I think he may get that drone. Oh, nope.
Just barely not.
Oh, well, he doesn't have enough money. Doesn't have enough money.
There you go.
He might actually swing around and still poke at it. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a bit risky, though, because this map has a lot of choke points. Look at this. Solar just going to sneak by. And he could assassinate this Queen. He could just go for drones.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the Queen. A bunch of roaches do pop out, though. Really nice timing for RagnaroK. A bit lucky there to defend against the Lings. So
Solar right now has 8 drones in the lead. He's down in roaches a little bit, but he's mining much faster. So they're basically both doing the same thing with a little bit slower of a +1 for Solar, a little bit slower speed. But he's going to have a much larger roach count in just a moment with all the extra economy he has. It's really going to add up. Plus, he has extra larva, and he's going to have the defender's advantage if RagnaroK tries to attack into him because he's going to have the edge of that choke, even making a few Ravagers here.
Like, this is the moment for RagnaroK to say, okay, I'm making a huge swell of roaches. I should have more units. But you were talking about that defensive advantage. He's got a really nice concave here, even with some creep. RagnaroK's going to try to force it. He does dodge the corrosive piles in the back.
That was a really nice move forward here, actually, using his roach advantage. But I don't know how much longer this is actually going to last with more and more reinforcing roaches. Corrosive piles did connect decently well with that second wave. RagnaroK does start to take the lead in army supply, though, and he's actually just winning this fight. It's kind of starting to snowball a little bit. No reinforcements anymore, though.
Yeah, just a little bit trickling across the map, but this map has got a very small rush distance, and it looks like RagnaroK is going to have barely enough to push forward here. The drones have to come off the line. I think this may just be a little bit too late on that drone pull.
Yeah, he's also got +1 and roach speed finishing just a little bit too late. More and more roaches coming across. All of these roaches are in the red, as you guys can see. He's actually trying to link up with the rest of his reinforcing roaches. Good control here by RagnaroK, and that's too much damage. He's done it. He's up 15 supply in workers. He's up 10 supply in roaches, and now he has the economic advantage. And there's no way for Solar to recover. He took way too much drone damage there.
Yeah, well, it looks like he is going to be able to push RagnaroK back for now. A lot of these roaches in the red, as you were saying before. RagnaroK, I think at this point, could just go back home and group up, but is going to try to trade out here till the end. He's actually got the advantage now. GG.
You know, that was his one chance. That was his one moment, exactly like you said, where he had the roach advantage, he had speed, he had +1, and that dodge on the corrosive piles was twofold a good move because he avoided the damage, and then he was also on top of the roaches, so he could use his numbers advantage. Yeah. That was really, really good decision-making in a tough situation, and we're going to that game 5.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about. Anything can happen in a game number 5. And it is going to be on Orbital Shipyard, so should be a bit of a longer one here, unless one of these players do want to get a little bit crazy, but that was about it. The only thing I would say for Solar was, like, he may have wanted to aim the corrosive piles a little bit more towards his roaches to try to zone out RagnaroK's roaches, kind of threaten him, say, hey, you don't want to get close to me. And if you do, you are going to take a ton of AoE damage, but he put it kind of behind RagnaroK's roaches where they were at the time, and RagnaroK just had an easy step forward, recognizing that he did have all those advantages you were talking about.
Sky High's been pulled out of the booth.
Boom.
That guy looks like he's a cross between Yellow and Boxer. With
he's got to fly his private jet out later on tonight. He's like, I was just stopping in for some Starcraft. I'll see you guys later on my yacht.
Who do you give this one to, actually? Who do you favor? Because